How to calculate the concentration of a solution. Solutions consist of two parts, the solute and the solvent. The solute is the substance that being dissolved, and the solvent is the dissolving medium. Usually, the solvent is present in a greater amount and the solute in a lesser amount relative to the solvent. We mean by solution concentration the amount of the solute in moles being dissolved in a solvent to make 1 cubic decimeter of a solution. The unit of concentration is moles per cubic decimeter. By that, the concentration is equal to the number of moles of a solute in moles divided by the volume of the solvent in cubic decimeters. To make it easier to calculate the concentration, always use the concentration triangle. N here for the number of moles, C for concentration, and V for the volume. You can see if we need the number of moles, we simply can multiply the concentration by the volume. And if we need the concentration, we divide the number of moles by the volume. Similarly, if we need the volume, we divide the number of moles by the concentration. Let's try to apply this formula in this exercise. Calculate the concentration of sodium hydroxide if 250 cubic centimeters of a solution contains 2 grams of sodium hydroxide, knowing that the relative molecular mass of sodium hydroxide is equal to 40. The first step is to convert grams into moles and cubic centimeters to cubic decimeters. If we divided the 2 grams of sodium hydroxide by the relative molecular mass of sodium hydroxide, 40, we get the mass of the sodium hydroxide in moles, which is equal to 0.050 moles. We also need to convert the 250 cubic centimeters to cubic decimeters. We divide the 250 cubic centimeters by 1000. We get the volume 0.25 cubic decimeters. Finally, we calculate the concentration by dividing the number of moles by the volume. So we divide the 0.050 moles of sodium hydroxide by the volume of 0.25 cubic decimeters, equal to 0.20 moles per cubic decimeter. Let's solve another exercise. Calculate the number of moles in 50 cubic centimeters of 0.01 moles per cubic decimeter solution of calcium hydroxide. You can see we have the volume, which is equal to 50 cubic centimeters, and the concentration 0.01 moles per cubic decimeter, and we need to calculate the number of moles. We know C and V, and we need the N. If we multiply the concentration C by the volume of the solution V in cubic decimeters, we can obtain the number of moles. But first, let's convert the volume of the solution into cubic decimeters. We divide 50 by 1000 equal to 0.05 cubic decimeters. Now, we can obtain the number of moles by multiplying the concentration 0.01 moles per cubic decimeter by the volume 0.05 cubic decimeters, equal to 0.50 by 10 to minus 3 moles.